So welcome back, everyone. We are going to have a blast right now. You know, a long time ago, about, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, I did an interview with Santa on the show, and I thought, you know what, it's been a while. So we have Santa back in the studio with me, and I want to introduce him and have everybody hear him say his famous
Ho, ho, ho.
So Santa, welcome to this show. I'm so excited to have you here. You wanted to kind of take the questions that I had. You said, I have a little different twist on this, Carol. I want you to talk a little bit about what you wanted to talk about today.
All right, Carol. So I have to tell you that I know it's a shock, but I'm not the real Santa.
You're kidding me!
No, I'm not.
Oh my God.
So Santa has so many requests for his presence and interviews and everything else that he has a whole bunch of us that are his surrogates. We go out and we talk to people and we bring Santa's joy to the season where he can't be.
You know what? Who couldn't have thought of that better than Santa? You know? He's got to get all the way around the world in less than 24 hours and make sure that all those gifts are there and everything like that. He had to do something.
Absolutely. It's time management. And he's a very busy man.
I want to ask you, what's it like playing Santa?
It's wonderful. This time of year, the joy, the love that people show for each other, the families getting together, and most of all, the twinkle and the magic in the eyes of the children.
It's the season of joy.
Yes, it is.
Right? Now, I have a couple of my own questions that I wanted to ask you. Okay?
Certainly.
So the number one question that I probably think that everybody wants to know is, number one, how many times do you get stuck in chimneys? And then the other thing that I want to know is, how do you get into a house that doesn't have a chimney?
Okay, so everybody needs to remember that Christmas is a magical time of year. And getting stuck in chimneys is not as common as it used to be, because Santa's suit now has a certain fiber that allows him to slide down the chimney without any issues at all.
After all of these years, they finally came up with something.
They did.
That's awesome. How is Mrs. Claus doing?
You know, Mrs. Claus, she makes the entire thing operate. She coordinates with the elves. She makes sure the reindeer get fed. She makes sure Santa gets fed and gets enough sleep, because that's a big thing for Santa. He works all the time and he doesn't get enough sleep, so she's always on him to make sure that he gets enough sleep.
Okay, so you said that she feeds the reindeers, and of course she's running the show. I mean, of course. And I just wanted to ask you, what is so special about the reindeers?
Well, once again, we get back to the magic of the season. The reindeer are magical. As the years have progressed and there's been more and more people in the world that Santa has to go and visit, we've come up with a new feeding regime. We distill our own food, and that's what puts the glow in Rudolph's nose.
Aw, because he's eating healthy food from Santa.
Correct.
So I also wanted to ask you a couple of different things. How old are you?
Sorry, that's something I can't disclose.
Okay. And then the other thing that I wanted to know is, like, things like this. What's your favorite cookie?
Oh, how can you have a favorite cookie? I like sugar cookies, and I like oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, and I like gingerbread cookies, and I like snapdoodles, and everybody gives their best to Santa, and I just love it.
By the end of the night, you must be pretty, full, and especially all the little surrogates out there that are running around for you, they all get it too. So, everybody's getting like full. They're going to have to go on a diet after the day after Christmas.
Well, actually what happens is that we're so exhausted after Christmas that we lay down and sleep, and it's almost like a bear hibernating. We go to sleep for about a month, and all that cookies is what gets us through the long sleep.
Now, of course, I have a fun job, and I love my job, but I think you have the best job in the world.
Absolutely.
How fun is it?
Oh my gosh. Like I said, when you're sitting there and you're talking to kids and you see that glow and the magic of the season in the air. It just doesn't get any better.
How many elves are there?
Okay, so this gets a little tricky. So the North Pole is actually a location that is kind of interdimensional. And there's a full location out there. And there's probably, I think at latest count, we had almost 1 million elves living at the North Pole. But it's because we're such great partners with businesses around that the businesses have actually built plants for us so that the elves can build the toys. So like Best Buy almost blew it on their commercial when they showed it the other day. But we go out and the companies build the plants for us, and then the elves staff them. So the elves are creating all of those lovely Christmas toys that are being given to everybody.
Yeah, like Elf, he does a good job with it.
He does, although he is a reject.
He's a reject?
He's
I thought
too tall.
He was oh, yeah.
Too tall.
What's your favorite, Christmas movie?
There's been so many of them. And I really liked Robin Williams not Robin Williams, I'm trying to remember the actor that played it, in the Santa Claus. And the Santa Claus 2. Those were wonderful.
My favorite, I guess, is Elf. My brother looks just like Will Ferrell, so, I have to be, I'm a little partial. There you go. And I wanted to also ask you this other question that was really important to me. And I think for me that I am so grateful to have something so magical as Christmas, to enjoy the holidays, whatever you like, Christmas, whatever they are. I love the holidays this time of year. It's just where people actually finally open up and become loving, hopefully, and giving, and it's a magical time, and I love that part of this, and I'm so glad that you took the questions that when I sent them to you, you said, I'm going to do a little twist on this for you, Carol, and you know what? I love it, and I thank you for being here, Santa.
It's been my pleasure.
So the other thing that I wanted to ask you when you do that, and everybody knows that sound, they all know what it is. Did you have to go to school to learn how to be Santa?
No, it's a natural feeling. The deal is that all the surrogates Santa has to check out himself. So the belly laugh, he makes you do that and make sure that you do it right.
You got to do it right, otherwise you're out.
You're out.
Right, just like Elf.
There you go.
The other thing that I wanted to ask you too, there's different names, right? There was, we call you Santa, right? And Father Christmas. What do you like better?
I like Santa Claus.
Mm-hmm.
It originally started with Saint Nick, and then there's Father Christmas, and for a while they let out my original name of Kris Kringle, and I got rid of that name because I liked Santa Claus so much better.
Mm-hmm. I like Kris Kringle though too.
Kris Kringle is a good name.
Mm-hmm. So when you go back after you've been gone all night, right? When you come in, does Mrs. Claus have a little bit of a nightcap for you or anything like that?
Well, she has my favorite nightcap. A nice cup of hot chocolate made with real reindeer milk.
See, did you know that he drank reindeer milk? Where else but here would we hear something like that? What's your favorite? Is your favorite reindeer, is it really Rudolph?
I can't say that I have a favorite reindeer. They're all wonderful in their own way.
But he really did the job for you.
Oh, he stepped up.
Yeah.
Yep. When it got all
magical
fogged
nose.
out. Absolutely. He is an amazing, amazing friend.
Well, I know that you're going to be very busy in the next few days, and it's going to be a wonderful Christmas holiday for everyone. Happy holidays to you, Santa. And the other thing that I did want to ask you just before that you left is, I know that the North Pole is freezing, right? It's freezing.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's freezing in this room. Every time I come here, I have to ask him to turn down the air. But, turn up the air. I wanted to ask you, do you like Arizona?
I love Arizona.
Good answer. So everybody, happy holidays to you. I'm going to be taking a couple of weeks off, but we're going to have some replays, great replays here for everybody. Even though he's a surrogate Santa, I love him. Thank you for being here, Santa Claus, and happy holidays to everybody.
Merry Christmas.